Okay, folks, we're back at Eisenhower Park looking on Thanksgiving weekend at the operation of Helene debris removal. And you're going to see some interesting things today. It seems that not a lot of the folks are working on the holiday weekend. I'm sure after working 7 days a week the way they've been going, they need a break, and I certainly cannot fault them for that. The drone is showing you at this point quite a lot of stacked debris at Eisenhower Park, and the height of these stacks is just unbelievable. They're at least 30 feet high. Hopefully, on the next drone video, I'm going to be able to get close and give you a perspective of how high these piles are stacked. And they still have a road around for the trucks to be able to go in and unload and make it higher. We really don't see a lot of, I do see a truck, an empty truck leaving out now, but normally you would see 5 or 6 trucks in here at one time unloading. Heading over now to the chipped area, and that is quite a large pile of chips. They're stacking it up. I do see a single chip truck or empty truck taking the chips out that may be coming over to get loaded up. And we're kind of going around the edge next to Riverwatch Parkway behind us, and we have a couple of excavators. It looks like, to me, they're sorting out the large logs and are going to feed the chippers with the debris first and possibly the large logs secondly. This chipper down at the bottom left hand corner that is really producing a tremendous amount of debris is now, we're going to watch him a little bit. I like to watch the chippers work, and you'll get to see a little bit more of that, but right now we're going to see the excavators pulling out large logs and stacking them over to one side rather than just grabbing the debris as it comes to put in the chipper. I only see one chipper working right now, but this is a holiday weekend, so I wouldn't expect everybody to be working. I'm sure these guys have been working so much, so many days, so many hours. They need a break just to get away from it. This chipper, we're going to zoom in here in just a minute and get a little bit closer look at the chipper operation. I think this is one of the most exciting things, that and the unloading of the trucks that come in fully loaded. But the chipper, most people don't get to see how these chippers actually work. Now, we've zoomed in now. We see the chip pile, how large it is, some large logs over there, and here's the chipper adding to the pile. And we're going to zoom on down in and watch the chipper for a little while. And believe me, those are some pretty good sized logs going into that chipper right now, and it does not even slow down. Those are big logs. Probably a single person could not pick one of those logs up anyway. And here comes another bite going in. Wow, look at that thing. It is just continually putting chips out. It's really, really going. Now, a lot of people call these mulchers, but I'm using the terminology that is in the contract with Ceres, and it is an industrial chipper. We'll watch the excavator fill it up a little bit. This is what happens when a log gets crossways in there, and I think the excavator is going to have to help him a little bit with that one. So we'll see. He puts a load in. Well, no, actually, it looks like it's going to go ahead and pull it on in. Wow, I would hate to slip and fall into one of those things. You probably wouldn't even have time to scream. That's a big log fixing to go through the chipper, and He's not separating anything. He's getting a bite. Oh, goodness, look at that log going in there. That log is huge. That may be a 48-inch diameter log going through the chipper. And it's just amazing how those chippers just chew them right on up and spit out little tiny pieces. Boy, he's just continually filling it up. And I believe the chippers are going to be there long after the debris trucks have gone away to another place, because there is such a tremendous amount of material left to be chipped up. Um, he's going to give another bite here in a minute. I think he's trying to make a big pile there. So, but the chipper is still going, still got chips coming out, even though there doesn't seem to be any on the conveyor belt. And we've zoomed back out now to give you an idea of just how big an area this is. It looks like they're taking the large logs and stacking them up so that they can just go through the smaller limbs and leafy material quicker. There's a truck coming in and two unloading, but normally there would be 8 or 9 trucks in here unloading at one time at Eisenhower Park. We're going to kind of back out and give you an overview from 400 feet of the volume, the sheer volume of the chips on the Riverwatch Road Park side. And there comes a chip truck to get loaded, and the sheer volume left to be chipped up is just unbelievable. And as you ride through the streets of Augusta, you will see there's still quite a bit of material left to be picked up and brought to these sites to be chipped up and removed from Hurricane Helene. Thanks for watching the video. If you like it, please give me a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe so you can keep up with the progress made of removing Hurricane Helene debris in Augusta, Georgia. And I really appreciate all of you watching these videos. And please stay tuned for more. Have a great, great, great week.